Holy, happy Sunday, guys, or Monday to whoever is in Monday world. But I'm Sunday and I'm tired because I just had work all day and all I want to do is talk about football and just chill. But with the World Cup coming up, and I wanted to talk about this video today, I wanted to talk about Norway because I think they're a vibey team. Can I even say I think they're a vibey team? I think Norway is a vibey team, and they're the vibiest team. I'm gonna stop saying they're a vibey team. But one team that I think is gonna do absolutely amazing or surprise a lot of people is Norway this tournament. And the main reason why I think Norway is going to surprise a lot of people, guys, is because Norway is actually seated lower than they're supposed to be team-wise. So even though they got like that third slot going there in their group, and it's not gonna be an easy group, France, Senegal, Norway. Oh boy, I feel bad for whoever just joined that group because man, you worked so hard in that World Cup just to figure out you've got to play Mbappe and Haaland in the same group. Man, these script writers really do it well, guys. Like they kind of know what they're doing. Like I'm just a fan, guys. Like I just be out here watching and everything like that. But man, Norway and France in the same group, crazy stuff. But before I start yapping again, Norway is a team that I think is going to do very well. I mean, we all know the big Norwegian who likes to score a lot of goals. Sorloth, yes, what a great player Sorloth is. Plays in La Liga, he's got that experience, and, he's just offers a lot up top. He's tall, he's big, he's got a nice left foot, good finish, and he's a threat in the box. So definitely a player that Norway is going to be looking to use in the World Cup, and I think it will be a big tournament for him because they're really relying on Sorloth here for like a lot of the output and stuff. And yeah, there's also this other Norwegian player, blonde hair, plays for a very big club in England, plays for a big club in England. Like he gets paid quite a bit, and a lot of the world knows him. Uh, likes Madrid. Grew up in Norway, played there. His pops used to play the game as well. Like his pops was a pro too. Oh yeah, Martin Odegaard. Yeah, I think Odegaard is gonna be a player that they're heavily gonna be relying on, and I'm happy to say that as an Arsenal fan. Like Odegaard is gonna be huge for Norway this tournament. And hopefully he picks up some form before the World Cup starts because he's a key player in Norway's build-up, and he's going to be looking to link up with key forwards such as Nusa and Bob. Those are kind of the main guys they're looking at in attack there. Nusa and Bob, just the main players there. They're going to cause a lot of havoc and chaos on the wings for opposing teams that are looking to play Norway, because Norway is going to hit you hard, they're going to hit you fast, and they're going to hit you out of nowhere. And Odegaard's like he's the manipulator of it all. He's behind those lines. He's looking out for those passes, those runs and everything. And oh boy, is he going to be getting those runs and those passes. He's going to be pulling the strings and, just super important player for Norway. And the fact that Norway are just like seated so low is really what's going to be tough for a lot of people. Especially in this group, any group that they're in, that's a tough group. Like I was sitting in my room waiting the night before for the World Cup draw, praying to God, being like, God, please don't give us Norway, because that's the only thing that I don't want Canada to come against too, because Norway, we are not beating. We're not beating the Norwegians as Canada, just because there's just too much in attack. It'd be a bit overwhelming, and I'm happy we held our own against Ecuador, which I thought was going to be a harder game, but we got the draw. Back to Norway here. I think, yeah, just with, Odegaard, Sorloth, Nusa, Bob, just great talent there. And, you've got a great midfield. And yes, the defense can be a bit shaky at times. I think that's going to be their biggest flaw. I think Norway is just going to surprise a lot of teams. You've kind of got every piece there. You're not really missing anything too crazy, just great play overall from Norway. And yeah, the last thing I think that is going to help Norway here is probably there's like this striker guy. I don't know if you guys have heard him. Seems like Erling Haaland or something like that. Yeah, Haaland, I think that's his name. Um, he's alright, you know, like he scores every once in a while, but I think he's more of like a role player, to be honest with you guys. Like nothing too crazy in his game. Like he's got a couple of loose touches and everything, so maybe we'll see like a couple of appearances off the bench for Holland, you know. But impact for Norway is just I just don't know, guys. I just don't think this guy really has what it takes, you know, just to like grab a World Cup by storm and really like make his team the underdog, especially with like his positive goal ratio, goal to game ratio, basically scoring every game. I just don't think he's got what it takes, and we shouldn't spend too much time on him because, you know, it's just like it's water wets. Like it's the same thing here. So I mean, Haaland, he's all right, guys. Like, but we should really just be focusing on like Sorloth, Odegaard, Nusa, and Bob. I think those are like the important players here, the important players on the Norwegian squad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Norway's gonna be a tough team here. Yeah, I don't know who this Haaland guy is. I've never heard of him. I don't think he's gonna cause any problems. So yeah, just watch out for Norway, guys. They've got a good team, got a good build up. They're gonna hit you hard, hit you fast, and you know you think you're gonna be fine against Norway, and then boom, Sorloth goal out of nowhere. Odegaard assist, Nusa dribble. You know, like just watch out for the Norwegians.